Monday morning, welcome to Wealth Creation Investing's Monday Market Outlook. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI. And folks, we are seeing a massive risk-on rally today. The futures are just up through the roof, triple digits. Saw a big rally in emerging markets, especially Asia, overnight. Why? Well, Larry Summers, seen maybe as a front runner to replace Fed Chief Ben Bernanke, withdrew his name this weekend from the race. And the market saw Summers as a potential hawk, right? As somebody who would take his foot off the accelerator a little bit quicker than a Bernanke clone. And the Bernanke clone is Janet Yellen, and she is now the front runner. But folks, there are some other potential dark horses that are in this race as well that could still be hawks. So this, irrational or rational exuberance on Summers taking his name out of the race is a little it's a little too much, in my opinion, especially, folks, we saw the Empire Manufacturing Index hit a 4-month low, especially on soft employment, right? So consensus was a 9.2, 6.3 on the Empire State Manufacturing Index. We'll get some cap rate and industrial production numbers here in a couple minutes, but not good. We saw soft retail sales on Friday. We saw very weak University of Michigan consumer confidence on Friday, and what happened? The market went up. So be very, very careful here of a rally based on the continuance of our addiction to crack in this market. That's not a good thing for the market to be going up on when we still see weak economic numbers. And I've been telling my traders here at Wealth Creation with options and also over at Top Gun Options that this we're in a very strange transition period here between bizarro market, good news, bad news, good news, awful news, great news, and normal markets. Where good news is good news, bad news is bad news, and awful news is awful news. So we're in this weird transition zone. I still think, obviously the Fed's got its 2-day meeting starting tomorrow. I think when it comes out Wednesday, we still see tapering, maybe to the tune of about $10 to $15 billion. They're going to reduce their asset purchases, but I think that's kind of priced in to the market. So we go higher from here, but be careful, folks. We still have a debt ceiling fight. We have a budget battle, and we have Q3 earnings where the market, I think that'll be the time where we really figure out if we're getting out of a bizarro market or not. Really happy with the performance of the model portfolios here that I'm managing, especially with our emerging market positions. They're at 3-month highs here, and for the past 3 months, if you've been paying attention to emerging markets or you watch Comedy Central or listen to 500-Pound Heads, everybody said run as fast as you can away from emerging markets, and that's exactly what we didn't do here at Top Gun Options or Wealth Creation with Options. From Brazil to Japan to China to Europe, our emerging market positions are absolutely crushing it right now. So having a great couple months for us. Just goes to show you, folks, that listening to 500-Pound Heads or trading tactically, not having a strategic mindset can lead you to make poor investing decisions. Again, your Stevie Cohens, your Paulsons, your Soroses, all these guys did not get to be uber wealthy or run these huge hedge funds by following the crowd. That's not where you make money. They look at places where people are fleeing from as potential buying opportunities, and that's what I did when emerging markets, when everybody started selling the hell out of them. Makes no sense. Capital goes somewhere, folks. As people said, well, if the United States implodes, emerging markets are going to implode. That's really old market theory and thinking. The BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have really gotten airborne on their own, folks. So if the United States implodes on a taper or bad earnings or something like that, capital's going to flow somewhere, and I think it's going to flow, and I don't think it has gone to emerging markets. So very happy with our emerging markets trades. Going to be closing. I had a couple hedges on for September in case of a Syria or a taper or a lot of volatility or a market pullback. Well, obviously, with this rip your face off rally that we're going to see, I'm going to be closing some of those today. But, I don't look at having insurance in my portfolio as losses. That's the cost of having a car, owning a home, right? You pay homeowners for car insurance, and you pay it monthly. So going to be closing some of those positions out today. But net, trade very lightly here, folks, as the market has this rip your face off rally based on the perceived continuation that we're going to be able to take a long drag on the crack pipe. That's never a good thing, okay? And again, just like Colonel Kilgore said, at the end of or after the napalm strike in Apocalypse Now, someday this is going to end. And it is going to end, and this market's going to have to stand on its own based on corporate earnings, the economy, and just overall health of the United States. And as you all know, since you all are on Main Street, it's not necessarily a good thing right now. So again, the markets and the economy remain completely disconnected from each other, but those two lines on a graph will intersect again one day eventually. Okay? All right, guys, got to run. Have a weekly options live trading session over at Top Gun Options here in a little bit. Going to be a very interesting week, so make sure you join us this Friday. I'm going to have a live trading event over at Top Gun Options where you can check out, we're going to debrief what the Fed did, preview Q3 earnings, and how I'm trading just this a very interesting market that we're living in right now. Like I said, the transition period between bizarro and normal markets is going to be volatile, especially with everything we have going on in the world and in Washington. Okay, have a great week, and I'll see you over at Top Gun Options tomorrow for our market sit report. We'll see you.